Hi everyone, this is Farah and I'm here at the Education 2.0 Conference Dubai. I have here with me Mr. Savan. Welcome.
Thank you.
Can you please introduce yourself and your organization?
Sure. My name is Sawan Kapoor. I am India's leading career coach. And the program that we have is called APEX. That's APEX. And it stands for Accelerated Professional Excellence in X, where X is, any field, any function, any sector of the economy, and wherever you are in your career, with how many ever years of experience you have, we can help you accelerate your career.
First of all, I'd like to say congratulations for receiving the Outstanding Leadership Award.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
How did it feel to receive this kind of recognition and what do you think led you to win this success?
Well, I think it is the outcomes that we are able to create for our students, and our students are working professionals and they are career aspirants. So we help them accelerate their salary, increase their salary in multiples, significantly. In less than 90 days. We help them with being able to target the companies that they want to work for and secure the job much more on their terms. And what that means is, they get hired at numbers that they are much more aligned with. They get hired with the resource structure and the team support, and they have much more say in this process. They also are able to determine the timeline of when they will leave the old job and start in the new job. So all of the variables they are able to control in a much more wholesome way. And also we help them accelerate their career trajectory, because this is something that they will use repeatedly to create that profound acceleration. And lastly, we help them differentiate themselves in the eyes of employers or potential employers in how they walk the job search and application journey, because that's a journey for a candidate, it is blind, right? You don't know who else is applying, and there could be people better qualified than you and more experienced than you. So it's very essential to know how to differentiate yourself, because the competition in the world is only growing. So. And it felt wonderful. I mean, this is entirely because of the team I have. So my team back in Chennai. Bhavani, Deepa, Shraddha, Nanda, Abhinav, Jana, and Selva. I mean, this is a wonderful team. So it's just wonderful to have this team, and working with them is a pleasure every day. So this is a recognition of what we've been able to come together to do.
Well, congratulations to you and to all of your team. That
Thank
must
you.
feel incredible.
Yes.
Now, based on your years of experience, how do you think that the education industry is transforming lives at a global scale?
Education has always been, it's the one profession that creates every other profession. So, educators have to be respected. I think teachers are true leaders. But I think they have their work cut out for them, because the world is really changing at an unprecedented scale and at an unprecedented pace. And I'm sure every generation has been able to say that. But today, the way technology has connected people, we don't have an information problem anymore. We have an implementation problem. And that is where, the role of the educator has become so much more important. Because school and college, the formal system of education, gives us subject matter expertise. They give us domain knowledge. How do you take that knowledge, like knowledge of computer science or finance or management or supply chain, and how do you monetize it? And that's what teachers do, help you understand how to master not only the subject matter content, but also the human interaction, the soft skills that you're going to need to be able to monetize that and make a living for yourself. So I think the world of education is changing in a profound way, and it's a moving target. The goalpost is moving as you're trying to score the goal. So it's moving in a very rapid way. So, educators are going to occupy a very important role going forward, because they have the job of trying to prepare people for a world that they're still trying to understand how that world is going to evolve and change. And I'm sure educators are up to the task, because I think education never goes to waste. All of this is going to compound into the minds of people who are lifelong learners, and I think that's the need of the hour, and that's what's needed. So it's a very interesting time we live in.
So, what is the one thing that you wish everyone in the education industry would just keep in mind?
Be kind to educators. They're human. They have an uphill task in front of them, and we all have to come together to lift each other up. The conversation now cannot be about the differences that divide us. They have to be able to understand that these differences are what makes us unique, and furthermore, get to a point where these differences can be celebrated, because no one has a monopoly over perspective. A great idea can come from anywhere. I think it's best said in that movie, Kung Fu Panda. Not everyone will become a leader, but a leader can come from anywhere. So I think, you be kind to people around you, and I think that's an evergreen message that's going to stay, forever. As long as humanity exists, it's going to be relevant. So
It is a beautiful message. Thank you for sharing that.
Most welcome.
And finally, let me ask you about your experience at the conference so far. Were you able to network with people here?
Yes, absolutely. I've met some very interesting people. I was on a panel this morning that was talking about the future of education and micro credentials. This afternoon, I'm moderating a panel where I will be talking about energizing academia and industry relationships. Tomorrow, there's an opportunity for a fireside chat on compassionate leadership in the education sector and beyond. And I believe there's one more event. So it's been a fantastic opportunity to network. And there's such a global audience. There's on the panel I was taking part in this morning, there were people from the United States, people from Egypt, there were people from Paris, somebody's flown in from Bali. So, it's just been an amazing event, because to get so much diversity in this short 2-3 days is really the power of such an event.
We're glad to know that you're having a good time here, and we hope to see you more at our future conferences as
I
well.
look forward to it, yes.
Now, if anyone would like to reach out to you to ask you some questions or to collaborate maybe, where can they find you?
We're not very difficult to find. We're growing our social media presence and our visibility. So you can find us on LinkedIn. You can find us on YouTube. On YouTube, it's called Sawan Kapoor, the career guy. On LinkedIn, you can look for Sawan Kapoor. That's Sawan, last name Kapoor. You can find us on Facebook. We have a group called Dream Jobs Mastermind. And then you can also find us on Instagram. It's @savan.kapoor. Or you can go to our website, which is savankapoor.com. So, we're not difficult to locate. And if you send us an email, connect@savankapoor.com, we'd be happy to get back to you and take care of your needs.
Perfect. Thank you so much, and congratulations again.
Thank you. I'd just like to add, this journey started because there's a couple of people who believed in us, and they are my partners, Suren Jayashekhar and Praveen Jayashekhar. So I'd like to thank them. And of course, my parents and my family. My wife, who is here with me, she, dances the dance of life with me every day. So, my biggest thanks goes out to her. But it's been made possible because, it takes a village to raise a child, and I just feel blessed that I have a good village.
It's incredible that you have such a great support system behind you, and you're very blessed for that.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And thank you for your time.
Of course, you're more than welcome. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Perfect.